Pipe Network presents.
Welcome to your unfiltered Tagalog Wrestling Podcast. This is the LTG Show Podcast.
Hey everyone! We are the 3am Avenue podcast series, ang hashtag tropang madaming ebas.
Here to have genuine conversations about life, love, career, and many more.
Don't forget to search for us on Spotify. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at 3am Podcast Series to hear more about our Tropas Kwentuhans, adventures, and journey towards reaching our goals. See you, mga katropa!
FC
Hey, pal!
So, welcome to yet another unfiltered commentary, wrestling commentary here on Attention to Detail on the MTV Show Podcast, a wrestling podcast. So, for this week's commentary, actually, I want to talk about something na sa tingin ko very interesting to talk about right now. So that's women's revolution. Ano na ba? Ano na ba ang women's wrestling ngayon? Ano na ba ang nakikita natin sa women's revolution right now? Ano ba yung mga gusto kong asahan in the future? And ano ba ang masasabi ko sa women's revolution right now? So, first thing, I want to say na Happy International Women's Month pa din sa inyong mga kababaihan. Siyempre, sana respect siyempre na you're a woman, but it doesn't matter. Lahat naman tayo may opinion dito, but I'm going to give my opinion right now. So, in this company, WWE, and also All Elite Wrestling, parang nafe-feel natin na nagtutuloy-tuloy lang talaga yung competition ng women dito eh. They're trying to prove to us na kami yung top division right now. We are the top division of the company. We're the top division of this blah 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 bullshit. And this company, for specifically WWE, they're giving us such shit storylines for the women right now. For example, last Sunday's Fastlane between Bianca Belair and Sasha versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Plus pa yung formation ng NXT Women's Tag Team titles na sinasabi nila more opportunities, but in my opinion, gusto lang talaga nila maiwasan yung disaster ng main roster Women's Tag Team titles na originally dapat 3 brands yan na ikot. But as far as I'm concerned, hindi na siya mangyayari ngayon. And then, yung disaster nga na syempre, sobrang daming disasters na nangyari. Especially yung kay Charlotte and Lacey Evans storyline. Also, yung Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler storyline. We want to talk about that. And also, yung interesting storyline din na I want to talk about na naisip ko lang din before this episode starts. So, mag-umpisa na tayo. Alamin muna natin kung ano yung ups and downs ng pagkakaroon ng sandamakmak na women's titles. Up, syempre, more accomplishments. Mas madaming accomplishments, mas malaking TV time for some wrestlers. But somehow, meron din itong negative. Syempre, there's always a negative side. Number one, since may pandemic nga ngayon, parang pinaghiwalay nila yung talents, Raw and SmackDown, tas NXT. Parang iiwas nila sa COVID kasi may outbreak pa rin ata sa Performance Center. If I'm not mistaken. Ito yung iniiwasan talaga ng NXT and main roster. And gumawa sila ng kontrobersya. Also, umiiwas kasi ang NXT sa disaster ng main roster. Kung ano yung nangyayari sa main roster, ayaw nilang madala sa NXT syempre. Kasi sobrang fucked up na yung women's division ng NXT, ng main roster. And then nalagyan pa nila ng ganun sa main roster, sa NXT nila, which is nakakagagoy. Alam na, tsaka yung women's division ng WWE in general sa Raw and SmackDown, parang wala ng direksyon eh. Napapansin natin wala ng direksyon halos. Lahat nagiging tag team na, halos wala na matinong women's wrestler. Halos umiikot na lang kay Charlotte, kay Rhea Ripley, kay Asuka, kay Sasha, and Bianca Belair yung spotlight. And then yung the rest, parang it's either jobber ka lang muna or wala talaga, din nagpapakita sa TV, or nagpapakita sa TV pero it's either 5 or 10 minutes lang, or sa main event pa nga natin nakikita. Yun ang mali eh. Parang sa WWE kasi, umiikot lang talaga sa ilan yung Women's Revolution nila eh. Na parang napapatunayan natin na mali. Parang may perspective, parang nabibigyan nila ng sablay na justice tong mga to eh. Sa matches naman, in other hand, hindi na naman siya kagaya ng dati na 8-10 minute na roll-up match na nakikita na natin before. Hindi na natin nakikita yung ganun. But, parang, hindi naman ibig sabihin, we need those matches eh. Hindi naman ganun. We don't need those type of matches na sa tingin natin, nakikita na din natin before. And, parang gusto pa rin nila ibigay sa atin. For example, that's Sasha and Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Ano ba? Pilit kayo ng pilit na bibigay niyo sa amin yung feud na yan. And minamind condition kayo na ayan, pwede na lang mangyari ngayon para double champ si Sasha and then magagalit si Belair, majejealous siya, ganun. Parang ganun yung pagmamind condition ng WWE sa mga viewers nila eh. And yun din ang way nila to jinx the momentum of their WrestleMania bout. For this case, Bianca Belair and Sasha. And parang naruruin din yung way ng WWE na pagbibuild nila ng talents. Parang nakakagago eh. Yung I get it na they're building new stars, but at the same time, they're building their own shit. Binibuild nila yung Women's Revolution sa ilang tao lang. Hindi sa lahat. Hindi sa lahat ng wrestler. Kasi it's either yung iba hindi nagpapakita, it's either yung iba out of place, it's either yung iba finack up na lang nila yung tag teams ng WWE sa women's is fucked up. Yung Raw Women's Division fucked up. The SmackDown Women's Division nakafocus lang kay Belair and Sasha. I don't know what the fuck is going on here in the WWE. Kahit siguro magkaroon ng shake-up or draft, 1 week lang siya mag-work and fuck that. Tangay na talagang buhay to. We need a major good direction on the women's revolution. Napapansin natin, parang wala ng direction yung women's division eh. Dahil sa booking yan, obviously. But, it remains the same na wala talagang direction. Hindi naman sa ini-small natin yung mga division nila. But, for me, yung Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker, yan ang naging warning for WWE na mag-step up kayo. Ayan, sasabihin ko mag-step up kayo in your own game and show us what you got. And ano ba yung nakuha natin? Reginald, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler jobbing some talents. Sasha and Belair being part of the tag team picture, which is stupid. And I know wala si Charlotte ngayon sa WrestleMania kasi COVID nga. But we got a instant match between Belair between Rhea Ripley and Asuka, which is medyo slightly disappointing for me. Na nag-expect ako ng good match na in the making, pero we got this quick set up match between Asuka and Rhea Ripley, and at the same time parang pakiramdam ko nagdududa pa din ako on how they book this women's wrestler, and parang nakikita pa din natin yung same old women's division ng WWE. And also, to add to the point, parang yung pag-form ng NXT Women's Tag Team Titles, parang ang dating sa akin noon, it doesn't make sense at all. Hindi nagbago yung punto ko about that one. Hindi nagbago since then. Hindi nakatulong ang NXT Women's Tag Team Titles sa kontrobersiya na nangyayari sa main roster tag team titles. It remains the same din naman sa women's tag team titles na sobrang pointless na ngayon. Nia and Shayna, sino ba yung nakakasalamuha nilang tag team? Naomi and Lana? Do you think those punks can beat Nia and Shayna? No! Hell no! And sila pa rin yung binibuild nila for WrestleMania? What the fuck? What's wrong with this shit? We want real competition, not this kind of garbage. But I guess that's the reality right there. The women's division is dead. Merong ibang spots na nabubuhay ang division, but it remains the same. The women's division is dead in general. Clay Scos, thank you.
Hype Network presents